Hi guys, my name is Rebecca Gaelickman, and I am going to be answering some questions as part of the Ask Us Anything contest run by students offering support. Just a little background about myself. I am going into my fourth year of undergraduate studies at the University of Toronto, and I am majoring in human biology and minoring in Italian, French, and immunology. The category that I'm going to be answering questions for is choosing career paths. And the first question I'm answering comes from Tharanya. Can I go into a professional program, for example, law school, directly from secondary school? So the answer to this is sort of. So for example, you can go into, for example, I'm going to use med school. High school students can apply to a Bachelor's of Science / MD program. And if accepted, students are going to be going into a program that lets them go straight to medical school after obtaining their bachelor's degree without applying to medical school. However, the length of this program varies and can be 6, 7, or 8 years long. And this is great for high school students that know what they want to do. But if you're unsure whatsoever, then this might not be the best idea. You don't have to worry about getting accepted into medical school. In most cases, you won't have to take the MCAT through this direct acceptance program. However, the transition into the MD program is usually provisional, and what this means is you must keep a certain average or GPA in your bachelor's studies, and you have to be an upstanding student, stay out of criminal activity, and so on. Another option, if you really don't want to do any undergraduate studies whatsoever, you want to go straight into professional school, is going to school outside of Canada. For example, med schools in the UK accept students straight out of high school. However, the entrance average is extremely competitive, and even more so for international students. I myself looked into one of these programs when I was in London the summer before I started university. If I can remember correctly, the medical school admissions officer that I spoke to was from St. George's University in London, and he advised me that the competitive admissions average for international students at their institution was about 98%. And I mean, that's pretty high. Some of you guys probably have those averages, but you have to take into account there are going to be a lot of other students with that average as well. So you have to think about whether you are a competitive student, whether you also have a lot of volunteer experience, a lot of extracurriculars, something that makes you stand out. But if you think you're a competitive student, then I say go for it. Next question comes from Stuti. What types of jobs can you get with a master's in public health? So you can get a vast variety of jobs with basically any degree in sciences. However, with specifically for a master's in public health, you can be an health informatics specialist. So basically, that would be working for the Food and Drug Administration. You can work with biostatistics organizations, local governments, basically any public health organization. So for example, the World Health Organization. You can also, sorry guys, my cats are running around in the background. You can also be a healthcare administrator, an epidemiologist or a research analyst, public health project manager. You can go into health and safety engineering. You can be a consultant. You can work for big pharma. Lots of different options. It's basically wherever your interests lie, you can figure out how to apply your knowledge and get a job in that field. Next question comes from Rae-Anne, and it is, how do you find out what you are truly meant to do after post-secondary? So the courses you're taking are going to help inform you of your interests and what you want to do. And this, honestly, your interest and your future career wants might change from year to year. No one's really only interested in one thing for their entire life. And by the time you get to the fourth year of your undergrad, you're going to know a lot more about yourself and a lot more about your interests. So use your university career to make mistakes, try new things. It's what it's there for. If you don't make mistakes and if you don't take risks, then you're not going to get anything out of it, and you might come out of your 4 years not knowing what you want to do. I myself originally thought I wanted to go to med school. Now I have found out after working as a president for Students Offering Support and after joining the U of T Consulting Association, I found out that I really like business and I am going to try and get into consulting myself. All right, guys, that's all of the questions I'm answering. I hope I answered them well. Have a lovely day.